is a representative from Young Women for America. She was forced to compete against a boy in girls tennis and has been a defender of women's sports since. Please, everyone, welcome to the stage, Chloe Satterfield.
Pretty short afternoon in mine.
Good.
Good afternoon, y'all. My name is Chloe Satterfield, and I am an undergraduate student here at the Georgia Institute of Technology. As mentioned, I am also an ambassador for Young Women of America. I am also a biological female and was a 4-year high school varsity tennis player, and I can personally attest to the physical advantages that men have over women when it comes to sports. My senior year of high school, I competed against a freshman male who identified as a female. And even though I had gone through years and years of expensive coaching and performance training, I lost. Not because this athlete had trained longer or had a better strategy, but because of his inherent biological speed, strength, and stamina. The playing field, or court in this case, was uneven and I was the clear loser. Whereas this high school loss is not something that I've held on to for very long, I doubt that the collegiate and professional female athletes that are being forced by the NCAA to compete against biological males can say the same. The men who have chosen to compete against women have clear and unfair advantages over their competitors. Male athletes have more overall muscle mass, less body fat, longer and larger bones, and higher oxygen carrying capacity. Men also have a greater aerobic advantage due to their higher number of red blood cells and have an advantage in throwing, kicking, and hitting due to their more flexible and less fragile ligaments. Male athletes have consistently shown to be 10% faster in running and swimming due to their higher muscle mass to body weight ratio, which allows for greater speed and acceleration than women. Therefore, I think you can clearly see why Leah Thomas competing as a woman in the NCAA swimming championships is an issue. Leah, along with all other biological male athletes, have a consistent genetic advantage over biological females. As Ms. Beth mentioned today, Concerned Women for America is submitting an official Title IX complaint with the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Civil Rights against the University of Pennsylvania's callous disregard for its female students' concerns. It represents the concerns of millions of young women just like me, whose rights are being trampled in clear violation of federal law. Women have come so far in the past 100 years, and Title IX was a significant turning point for women with increased athletic, scholastic, and financial opportunities for women. Therefore, it is so difficult for me to understand why the same people who are crying out in the name of women's equality are trying to drag us 50 years backwards by allowing men to come and participate in our athletic competitions. Common sense tells us that female sports should be for girls only. As someone who has been a Georgia Tech fan my entire life, and I also live not far from here, it is so disappointing to see my school enabling the NCAA to enforce its dangerous policy. The future of women's sports is at stake, and I urge the NCAA to rethink its decision, consider the irreversible harm that they are inflicting on their female athletes because of this policy, and save women's sports.
Chloe, you are brave and courageous.